I'm back. I literally just got done finishing my manga review of Sailor Moon. Let's talk about Sailor Moon Crystal. So I went ahead and I rewatched Sailor Moon Crystal seasons 1 through 3. That's all we have right now. We're waiting for the movie to come out, or movies, which should be technically next year because it's not midnight yet here in Arizona. So it's still 2019. So in 2020, we'll get a Sailor Moon movie, hopefully. I don't know. I want it so bad. I'm gonna go ahead. So this anime is not like the original one. This one follows the manga storyline and how the characters act in the manga and everything. For example, Rei. Rei in the original anime was a very different character than what she is portrayed in the manga. She's not boy crazy. In fact, she actually has a distrust of boys. You don't see her interact with her grandfather. I think there's like one very tiny scene where she interacts with her grandfather in the manga. In the anime, you see her with her grandfather a lot more. You see her have a relationship with Mamoru, which does not happen in the in the manga, sorry. It happened in the anime. You know what I mean. It does not happen in the manga. Like, she doesn't date Mamoru. Oh, goodness. The 4 generals are connected to Prince Endymion like they are in the manga, which they didn't do in the anime. There is no relationship between Quincyte and Zoisite. In fact, the generals fall in love with the Sailor Senshis. Actually, let's look at this picture. So they fall in, let me see. Who falls in love with who? Who's who? Who and who? I don't remember. So I'm trying to remember who falls in love with who in the generals and the princess Sailor. I don't remember. I think it's Jedi and Mars. I want to say it was Nephrite and Jupiter. Quincyte and Venus for sure. And I think it's Zoisite and Mercury. Those were the pairings. I'm pretty sure that's it. So you have that. The one difference, though, that Crystal did, at least with the first season, was that the generals survive for longer in the episodes than they did in the manga, because they don't technically die until towards the end of that arc, whereas in the manga, which I have still in my hand over here, let me show you. No, that's not it. Sailor Mars chapter. So this is Jedi right here, and in chapter 3 or act 3, Sailor Mars. Sailor Mars actually defeats Jedi, which is kind of sad considering they were in love in the past. But she defeats him. So he survives. Like, he doesn't do this in the anime. Or in Crystal, excuse me. And the other ones as well. Because they decided to play up that storyline of the scouts being in love with the generals a bit more. There's even an episode where they tried to get them to a part in one of the episodes. They tried to get them to remember, which it is a difference from the manga, but it's hard to explain. I think it's an okay change because it's something that Naoko kind of hinted at, and it kind of goes and expands that hint, which is cool. So I'm okay with that change because it is something that they've done in other things, not in the original anime, but in the musicals, I believe, the Sailor Moon musicals that happen in Japan, which you can actually find on YouTube. Some might have English subtitles, some don't. So if you know Japanese, that's awesome. If you don't know Japanese, you might want to search around for an English subtitled version. Usually it's done by fans, I believe, because we never had an official release of the musicals or the live action TV show in the States, because I don't know why. But anyways, overall, I think that's the biggest change for Crystal. I think after that, with the R season and Super season, they stuck closely to the story for the most part. I am rereading the manga, and I just finished watching Crystal, so I am behind. I think if I really, really wanted to, I can do like an episode, or episode, and then read an act and break it down that way. That would take a long time, because I'd have to read first, then watch, or watch and then read first, take notes, kind of pull out all my manga, which would be a pain in the butt to do. It was a pain in the butt pulling these out, just saying. Anyways, I really like Crystal. I do have some problems with it. One of the problems is that the animation was kind of weird in a lot of ways. Like, they were trying to do this art style. This is what they were trying to animate. In some scenes, it was really great, and in some scenes, it wasn't so great. Why? I don't know if they were just rushing through the animation for the first 2 seasons. With 3, you can tell they took more time, because 3 is just fantastically animated. I love the animation in season 3. It's beautiful. Although I do have a complaint in 3, because they show Neo Queen Serenity, and she's got blonde hair. She's supposed to have white hair, my friends, which they had in the first 2 seasons. It's a little annoying. It's an inconsistency that bothers me. She does, by the way, have the white hair in the manga as well. When she's Serenity, when she's Usagi, and Sailor Moon, it's blonde. Actually, let me double check. It is blonde for Sailor Moon. Some people say it's white for Sailor Moon. Excuse me, sorry. I don't think that was the case. I know it's for sure, excuse me, white with Serenity, when she's Princess Serenity or Neo Queen Serenity. And of course, her mother, Queen Serenity, has white hair as well. Why that's the case, I don't know. I liked that they had that for her, at least as Neo Queen Serenity. I don't think they did it as Princess Serenity in the anime. Either way, but when you see Neo Queen Serenity in season 3, she's got blonde hair now. I'm like, what did they? She changed her hair. She dyed it. She said, I want to be blonde again. I don't know. But the animation is beautiful either way. That's just a nitpicky thing for me. What else? The animation, that's pretty much it for the animation. Like I said, it was kind of weird, and they had like weird poses. Like when you saw their arms, they were bent kind of weirdly when they did their poses. Like instead of it being a nice like straight arm, it was like, oh, bleh, you know what I mean? It's kind of like spaghetti arms. And then like the legs were kind of like that way too. They were oddly shaped in certain scenes. And then for the first 2 seasons, they had the transformation scenes in CGI for some odd reason. And I think there's a little bit of CGI in the opening as well. That was weird. That was really weird. Why they did that, I don't know. I don't like it. It was unnecessary to have the CGI. I think they should have just did what they did in 3 and have it the traditional 2D animation. It just throws me off when they just, boom, we're in 3D now instead of 2D. Like, why? And it was just really bad too. It was like, ugh, horrible. It was very bad. That is something that's different as well in the manga. Like, in the manga, when you transform, let me show you a picture. Here's Usagi transform. It's like, bam, done. In the anime, for both Crystal and the original, it's a big fancy thing that they do. Like, there's sparkly lights and fire for some, for Mars, and so on and so forth. The only character that you didn't truly see transform is Saturn, which is kind of sad. I'm like, why is she getting the shaft right here? And like, what the heck, man? Like, there's not enough Saturn merch and all that jazz, and she kind of, after that particular section of the story, falls. I don't think she does much in the other arcs as I would like. I mean, it's understandable though, because of her power and what she can do. So it's kind of like, you don't want to rely on Saturn too much. But I kind of wish, she had like another set of powers that she got to use a bit more. That didn't destroy everything. Oh, fireworks are going off now. Cool. But yeah. So it's a big more of a thing. It has to be more visual, I feel like, in the anime. But I think the transformations were better in season 3, and in the first 2 seasons, because that CGI was awful. Ugh. I liked the music though. That was cool. I liked the opening for season 3 though, versus season 1 and 2. I kind of wish they did a different song though, like a different opening for 2. So instead of being at Moon Pride for all of those episodes, we had something else. Would have been nice. Although I do know in the original anime, I think the opening was the same for the first 4 seasons, and then in Stars we got a new opening. So either way, the ending though for season 3, so there's 3 different endings. There's the Uranus Neptune, which is absolutely beautiful. I love it, and it's, I think, an actual duet with the voice actresses who do the voices, and that's awesome. That's awesome. I love it, and it's just beautifully animated. Someone mentioned it's kind of like the opening of Revolutionary Girl Utena. It's similar, yeah. I guess roses are synonymous with like the rose theme with lesbian couples. I don't know. I guess that because there was roses in that opening too, and there's like, I haven't actually watched. I've just finished reading one manga of Utena because it's hard to find. It hasn't been reprinted in the US since, I want to say, the 90s, possibly. Oh well, anyways, that's a fabulous opening. I love it. It's beautifully animated. Sorry. The second opening is for Chibiusa, which is really cute. It's just her, I think, walking around with an umbrella and Lunapi. It's cute. The one I'm laughing about is the Tuxedo Mask one. It's so funny. Because he's like doing all these poses. He's swishing his cape around, and there's like a section of the song where he's like standing in the rain. He's all drenched in the rain. It's just like hilarious to watch. It's kind of cheesy, but it's also fun at the same time. I love it. I liked that one. It was great. It was nice to also see Tuxedo Mask get like a solo song. Particularly since in season 3, the character of Tuxedo Mask / Mamoru Chiba, he didn't get to do much. Not the fault of, it's just probably hard to find how he can fit in. But that was fun. I think that's probably why they gave him the song. I wonder if the voice actor sang that one too. That would be funny. That would be cool though, as well. Like funny and cool. Like that's really cool that the voice actors can sing songs for their characters like that. New thing. I mean, the story is pretty much the same, like it is in the manga. Other than that one change that I can think of, like I said, when I read the rest of the manga, if I think there's more changes that they've done, I'll bring it up. But for now, I think that's it. Like, follows the manga. I love that they kept Tuxedo Mask having powers. That was awesome. Yes, finally. So that was something that like they did not have in the original anime. He doesn't have powers. His attack is called Tuxedo La Smoking Bomba. Weird thing to say, but the attacks, by the way, are also the ones that are from the manga, and not. Because I think the original anime, had like their own set of attacks. You also see like Sailor Moon wear like a mask, kind of like how Sailor V does in Sure. So see how she has a mask right here. So even in Crystal, she has this as well for some of it. It's really cool, and I like it. Yes, I can't wait to see the movies. That's all I have to say. I mean, for the most part, it follows the storyline of the manga, like, and that's awesome. I love having something that follows. I mean, like 95% of it follows the manga. For now, at least, we'll see what the movies do. I think there's 2 movies. Is it 2 movies still, or is it 1 movie? I don't know. I don't know any news, guys, because it's all coming from Japan and there hasn't been any news, which is sad. I can't wait though. Hopefully it comes out soon, because I'm tired of waiting. Because when did the last season of Crystal come out? I don't even remember. But yeah. So that's all I have to say. Do I like? Here's the controversial opinion, guys. Is Crystal better than the original one? Than the original anime? For me, because I do like the story of the manga more. Story-wise, yes. Animation-wise, no. I think the original anime was better animated. So for animation purposes, I like the original more. For story, Crystal. It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. I do love the original anime. I don't hate it. I just like the manga more. So for me, excuse me, Crystal. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Crystal, I enjoy more watching. Also, I got through it a lot faster. There was a lot of extra stuff in the anime. There's no filler for Crystal as of right now, which is nice. So it's pretty much the story of what you saw in the manga, or read/law. Whereas with the original one, you had a lot of filler episodes. For example, the Doomtree arc, that's entirely made up in the anime. There's also a arc where Queen Nehelenia, I can talk, guys, I promise. I know how to say their names. She comes back, and that's in Stars. So it's like she comes back right after they just defeated her in Supers. That's crazy. Yeah, and what I will enjoy when the movies come out is like with the Supers movie or the Dream Arc movie, which is the season 4. But never mind. It's the Dream Arc in the manga, but it's called Supers in the anime. It's the season 4 in the original anime. So we're gonna get to see Queen Nehelenia and the Amazon Quartet and Helios, which is going to be cool. And what's going to be cool about this one, since it's following the manga, is you're going to get to see the Golden Crystal. Is that what it was called? It's Tuxedo Mask, or Prince Endymion's version of the silver and crystal, the legendary silver crystal, the Ginzu. I took Japanese and apparently I can't say that one word. It's super hard. Ginzu. Ginzu. Yes. No? I might be wrong. Whatever. But that's gonna be exciting to see. It's gonna be exciting to see more connection to the earth and what it is, for Tuxedo Mask. Because Helios is like the protector of something for the prince. I had to read that part in the manga again. That's gonna be cool to see. It's going to be cool to see the outer senshis come back, which the original one did not do. They did not bring them back. They brought Uranus and Neptune back for like an episode. Just saying. And I appreciate, by the way, that they kept Professor Tomo a villain. Because in the original anime, he gets Wataru back as a baby, right? And so you're like, oh, he gets to raise her again. So cute. And then they come and they take her away. And they raise her themselves. Daughter, like Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune. Hello? What's that about? That's not cool. So I'm glad that they got rid of the character, so that way it's a little bit better when they decide to raise her. It sucks that he had to die, but he was kind of crazy anyways. There was one scene in Crystal, by the way, that had like the craziest looking animation I've ever seen. It's with Mistress Nine. Her eyes are all like bugging out and they're like all over the place, and she's got like this big smile. It's like, whoa, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm glad. I think it's also really cute that Uranus and Neptune and Pluto are going to be moms together and raise Hotaru. That's super cute. I like it. It's also interesting in Crystal, I think they kind of really played up the whole Pluto has like unrequited feelings for Endymion. I might have to, when I get to the manga, if it's there, I'll point it out and be like, oh, I was wrong. But I think it was a bit more played up in Crystal. Yeah. There, by the way, that does happen in the manga where Usagi gets kissed by Uranus. It happens. And she is like referred to as being like both like having the strength of a man and all that. The conversation that does also happen in the manga as well. So it's not something that they did in the Crystal. It is in the manga, which I don't think they referred to Uranus as both he and she in the original anime. I think I might just cave and rewatch it anyways, because I would like to watch like the storyline of Stars and stuff while I'm waiting for that movie to come out. Again, but yeah, overall, Sailor Moon Crystal's pretty good. I mean, yeah, the first 2 seasons, the animation's not so good, but, sorry, I'm trying to sit still and I can't do it, guys. I gotta move around, but it's really great. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. It's not gonna take a lot of time to get through, so it's really good. I really enjoy it, and I will see you in the next. By the way, yes, I'm wearing an Anna dress. It looks like Anna's dress in the movie. And I'm talking about Sailor Moon. I'm wearing a Frozen dress to talk about Sailor Moon, but oh well. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.